Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. And Lonzo Ball out with the injury. He will be missed.
Here we go. Yeah, and as bad as it turned out to be, it tells you a little bit about his toughness. That when they took him to the locker room after he got hurt, he wanted to come back out and get back on the court.
He's the definition of a gamer. He doesn't want anything to slow him down, even an injury like that.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Back to Thompson. On the wing, Thompson. Banked in off the glass. Back in 1991, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick. Your son going through it right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, everyone wants to see what you've got. And also, you want to prove that you belong. And so, because of that, though, especially in today's game, sometimes judgment comes way too quickly. And we've seen it with a lot of great young players that because they come in a lot earlier in terms of their age, it may take them an extra year or two to figure it all out. And so the teams that are most patient in allowing those kids to mature at their own level tend to be the ones that get the higher rewards.
Indeed. And we see so much impatience, and it causes problems. Here's Harrison. Bledsoe for three. Drills the three-pointer.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
Pass to Clarkson. And he drops it in from the low post.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Bledsoe. It's blocked to the inside. Goes back up. No good from Cousins. To the paint. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Over in the corner, Williamson. Passes it to Cousins. Out to Ingram. The pass to Bledsoe. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Ingram. Ingram drawing the double team. To the middle. Here's Williamson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
You know, coming into the game, Zion's going to be physical. He's also going to absorb some punishment.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team For 9-year-olds, by age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early. What you respect about Zion, he's not trying to flex on everyone. He sees the big picture on the court and in the public eye.
He's covered by Ingram. Off on the layup.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the board.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
He's covered by Ingram. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
First free throw is good. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Thompson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
And checking out some numbers for Zion Williamson. The Pelicans have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Johnson at the line for 2.
No good on the free throw.
And what James Johnson brought with him coming into this league, physicality. He combines size, strength, athleticism, and a 7'1" wingspan.
And the second free throw, good. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. He's guarded by Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Pass to Clarkson. There's the triple. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Johnson. Ingram with it. That's tipped. And here comes the break. And he jams it with authority.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Harrison scanning the floor. Off target at the rim. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter of the game. Offensive rebound. Adams, some nice D. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. He has 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Just an all-around stellar team effort. Everybody on the floor was communicating exceptionally well.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for James Johnson. Passes it to Adams. to halt the run, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Pelicans trailed by 4. 55 seconds left to play in the first.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
First one falls for him. Hernan Gomez is checked in for New Orleans. And so he hits both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
43 seconds left in the first quarter. Snatched up. Down low. And there's the pass to Clarkson. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
26 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's good. 2 points.
With a menu of moves at his disposal, Ingram can surprise defenders with his pull-up jumper.
Here's Ramos. And he banks in the layup.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Ingram deciding where to go with it.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And so it's the visiting team. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
They've got Bledsoe. Jackson Hayes is out there with Hernan Gomez. Then it's Ingram. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. That's the Pelicans 5. Kicks it to Thompson. Inside. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Thompson. They get the rebound. Here's Hernan Gomez. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Breaking New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. New Orleans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. And he makes the first. And the Pelicans making a change here. Cousins is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Pelicans trail by 6. It's Ingram on the wing. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
You see how Ingram's polished his game, looking smooth from the mid-range.
And Ingram just made a great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe.
Now here's Bledsoe to the right side. Buries it down low. Bledsoe's got 5 points so far.
And sometimes it really seems Bledsoe is better finishing through contact, almost like he enjoys the challenge.
Pass to Aguilar. And stolen by Williamson. 3 on 3. And he can't jam it through.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Pelicans trail by 6. It's Ingram on the wing. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. 9 points in the game so far.
Becoming consistent from beyond the arc, it's completely changed how you have to defend Ingram.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Pelicans. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Misses from close range. To the wing on the left. He's guarded by Cousins. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Feeds it to Williamson. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Again, the Pelicans score.
Staying unselfish, keeping your eyes up. So important for a young player. Zion, mature beyond his years.
Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pelicans trail by 5. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Johnson down low.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
He's covered by Ingram. Down low. Tries again. It's hauled in by Adams. There's Harrison. To the inside. And Adams with the slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Count it. Good. 6 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Bledsoe. Defense is right there. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Ingram. .144 left to play here in the half. Johnson for 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Good on the three-point shot.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
Pelicans trailed by 8. They get a hand on it. Fast break. Here they come. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Now here's Bledsoe. He has 7.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws. They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
To the middle, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here's Harrison. He kicks it to Bledsoe. There's 39 seconds left in the
Salamat
first half of the
Repa
game.
Raymond Domingo
Nice
sa pag-like
score for
ng
7
stream.
for the 4 with that shot. Bledsoe's gone 4-7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. To the wing right side. The 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Pelicans trail by 8. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And there's a level of toughness to Bledsoe's game. He doesn't back down from getting in there and mixing it up with the big fellas.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. First free throw is good.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second. Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?